Unit 52 there, number 53, now make it 3, number 53 there, now 54.
Ndileka Madubela is happy. She just sold 3 of her cows for the equivalent of over €1,000. She's a single mother, and the mobile cattle auctions organised by Environmental and Rural Solutions are a godsend.
These auctions are very good for us and very vital for us because we don't hire transport to take our stock to the site for selling. They come to us, and sometimes we do negotiate the price if we are not satisfied.
In the past, smallholders in South Africa's grasslands could only buy from and sell to their neighbours. The big cattle auctions were held much too far away. For many around here, the mobile auctions have been the only source of income during the pandemic.
People are organised mostly in grazing associations, and we offer the auctions as one of the incentives to belong to the association. You get a far reduced rate, but people also want to make cash from their cattle. They're a source of the bank, they're the cash cow, they're the local economy, they're the local trading widget. So people love coming to these auctions.
The Environmental and Rural Solutions, or ERS, organisation launched the auctions in 2014. Since then, 3,800 cattle have gone under the hammer for a total of €1.7 million. That's benefited more than 500 families. The cattle bred here on the grasslands are renowned for their excellent quality.
We're commercial farmers, and it's an opportunity for us and for them to get their cattle sold and for us to buy good cattle and to make some money.
Environmental scientist Nicky McLeod and soil scientist Lipasela Sissie Matela founded ERS 20 years ago. The cattle auctions are just one part of a wider scheme to promote sustainable practices in rural areas. Much of the grasslands has been badly degraded. The fragile ecosystem has been jeopardized by overgrazing and mismanagement. The grasslands cover 10% of South Africa, but supply 60% of the drought-stricken country's water needs. Against a backdrop of global warming and climate change, problems such as overgrazing, soil erosion and water security have become more urgent than ever.
So keeping this beautiful grassland intact as a water absorber, it's basically the skin on the ground, the skin on the earth. Keeping this grassland intact is so important for replenishing our water source areas.
And we are also near the headwaters of the great Umzimvubu River, which is one of a very few still free-flowing rivers in South Africa, supplying water to over 1 million people from these mountains, these are mountains around us, all the way to the Indian Ocean. So it's a very important landscape, not just for us that live near the headwaters, but everybody that is along that river system.
The greater the biodiversity, the healthier the soil.
This guy, you'll find him working from school when you are
Robust grass cover helps prevent water from evaporating and protects against erosion.
Soil queen. How about that?
Oh, this is a
But tackling the issue of overgrazing in a region that depends on livestock farming is a challenge.
Oh, okay.
One solution involves reviving an age-old herding tradition, Maboela.
It started a long time ago with our forefathers. The way they used to do it was to pile up some stones and paint them. That way, the community knew which side was fallow and which side was for grazing. Mabuela started a long time ago, but then it got lost.
So each year, a different part of the pasture land would be left fallow. This traditional system of land rotation had been used for a very long time. But as more and more people left the area to find work in the cities, the practice died out.
A lot of the younger people didn't understand it, but if they talked to the elders of the community, then it was easier to have the system more accepted. The other challenge that we have that is major around here is livestock theft.
Here in the grasslands, 47% of young people are unemployed, and crime rates are soaring. But ERS has found a solution to that problem as well. In the village of Mparana, sheep are being tattooed, so it's clear who they belong to. That makes stealing them pointless. The branding is done by eco-champs, young people trained by the ERS team as veterinary paramedics. They work by themselves, distributing medicine and vaccinating livestock on remote farms.
Sanitize, please.
It's a very successful project.
I used to have 12 cattle, 5 sheep, but now, due to this association helping us with the vaccination and other medicines, I'm having now 30 sheep. I'm having 20 cattle due to this.
Lipasela Sissie Matela and Nicky McLeod have convinced many people here in Eastern Cape Province that living in harmony with nature benefits them too and helps secure their livelihoods. They're now keen to protect resources and conserve biodiversity in the unique landscape of the grasslands.
So actually, all our work is about grass, really. Healthy grassland, better water absorption and soil moisture, more productive rangelands, happy fat cattle, happy healthy people. It's all about the grass.
More money at the market if you sell the cattle.
Yeah. And that we love our cattle. It's not just about the cash, it's about the cows too.
Environmental protection and sustainable development. Even after 2 decades, the two are as committed as ever.